I had somebody in the comments. I mean, just, it's the trolling. The worst trolls are the ones that pretend to be on your side. The ones that pretend to care. Those are the worst trolls. Oh, I'm so concerned about you, but this is what I noticed. So this troll says, it seems that your wife and son's no longer there, and it seems that they were the ones being targeted, not you. You moved into their house, and they were being targeted because you don't have pictures or videos of being targeted anymore. So I'm just assuming you're not targeted at all, that this had nothing to do with you. Oh my God, these freaking people. Wow, it's amazing. It's everywhere that I went that the planes were following me. It was everywhere that I went, the drones were following me. Oh no, but you had your son. Surely they were following a 14-year-old boy around. My targeting is worse than it's ever been. Since I'm not as mobile as I used to be, it's more psychological now. It's more thought to skull, voice to skull, more frequency weapons. The vandalism still goes on, but that's only when I'm asleep or I'm in a highly irritable state that, of course, they put me in. The planes still come over just as much. The drones still are there. Every night the drones are still there, but when you post for 7 years about drones and you show the proof of the drones, you can magnify the freaking drones and see their goddamn drones. When you do all that shit, and then the news says, hey, drones are everywhere and they're following people. We don't know why. When you say all that shit a million freaking times, you kind of get tired of pointing your camera at the goddamn sky. You kind of get tired of saying, hey, here's the drones following me. You kind of get tired of saying, here's the airplane. Here's the flight data from Flight Radar 24. You get tired of doing the same old shit because it doesn't change a thing. It only invites more people to come on your channel and attack you. It only invites more trolls to come in and make fun of you because what's happening, they can just deny, well, you're just on drugs. That's what's happening. Because I can't lawfully and legally take these aerial weapons out of the sky and have them plop down in front of me and then hack into the computer of the drones and the airplanes, and it has my name and social security number on it. I can't do that, so I can't prove it, even though I've shown more proof of aerial stalking than anyone. To my knowledge, I was the first one to use flight radar data to prove my stalking. I was the first one to magnify a drone. I did that. I was the first ones that did that. Now, Richard, what's-his-face in California, who was on the Targeted Individuals movie from Vice, he hurt us more than he ever helped us. He hurt us more than he ever helped us, because the whole world thinks we're freaking insane now because we talk about reptilian shapeshifters. Do I believe in reptilian shapeshifters? I believe in the Bible. So if the Bible talks about a snake talking to Eve, I believe it, but I'm not going to post every time I put a video, targeted individual being tortured and terrorized because I posted alien reptile shapeshifter movies to YouTube. Because as soon as you start out with that premise, I'm targeted because I posted reptilian shapeshifter movies to YouTube, as soon as you preface your video with that, people's whole mind is, this dude is crazy or this guy's on drugs. Plain and simple. That's the way it goes. So, it is what it is. And of course you say, well, you got power and water and you got internet. Well, you don't know what I have. You don't know what I have. You people assume to know what's happening here. But you see, because my targeting was so bad and law enforcement harassed me so much at my last location, I decided, you know what? I'm not going to divulge the private parts of my freaking life now. That's why you guys get to see the sky. Because I don't want to divulge what's happening in my freaking life, because hardly no one out there cares. I'm just here for the entertainment, and I just don't want to be used as an entertainment. I don't get paid to do it. YouTube doesn't help me. I get less views now with 813 subscribers than I did when I had 50 subscribers. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. I get less views with 813 people subscribed than I did when I had 50 subscribers. Please make it make sense. You want me to tell you what happens? Is they choked my channel down to nothing. I'm not allowed to speak. I'm not allowed to be heard. And it's bad enough being tortured But what's even worse than being tortured is when you get online and you scream for help and no one gets to hear you or see you. And here's part 2 of that equation. The more you talk about your targeting online, the more they target you. So if I'm at my wit's end with this targeting and it's got me to the freaking end of my goddamn rope, why would I want to get online and advertise more and attract more of this negative shit? Why would I want more when I'm barely surviving what I got now? I'm literally barely surviving. And that's in every aspect of my life. Mentally, physically, and emotionally. I'm barely surviving. So why would I invite more hell that could possibly push me the rest of the way over? And then this torture kill program finally work. Why would I invite that on myself? Why would I do that? So for all the trolls that want to do that shit, just know what you're going. And I got an update for you. Here's an update. This is what happens when you're a gang stalker. Told you guys my ex-wife is a gang stalker. They had her up for federal charges for selling and delivering fentanyl, which fentanyl's a big time crime now. Selling, delivering methamphetamines, selling and delivering pills. You know what they did? She was a snitch. Still doing the drugs, still selling the drugs, still making money from the drugs. They dropped all her charges and they still are remaining to pay her. I haven't got the round number yet, but I could almost guess that she's making anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a month terrorizing others. My ex-wife, is a gang stalker who put me on this list, who got her charges dropped because when you work, see, I can't say Gestapo and Nazi anymore because since I've done all my research, I understand that they were actually on my side. Did you know that? Funny mustache artist guy, he was actually on our side. And America's in a war today because of the people that he was fighting back in the 30s. You don't know that. You should study. You should listen to the artist's speeches from the 30s and 40s. You should listen to his speeches and see what he says, because it isn't what you think. It's nothing about what you think. And this 6 million number is a lie. It's a lie from the synagogue of Satan. So I can't even describe what's happening to me as being from those people, the Gestapo and the Nazis. I can't, because it's not true. But just know, if you're a Fed, you snitch for the Feds, or you're a gang stalker paid by the Feds, you've got free reign to commit any and every crime against humanity that you want. And the more crimes you commit, the more money you will make. God bless.